Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. So this evening I'm going to be working on medial delts. Okay, I'm going to work in some front delts as well, just with some light dumbbells and some laterals as well. Okay, so we're going to be working front, medial, as I said to begin with, and then we'll be working in probably some rear delts as well, but certainly front delts, but only going light because I overuse those anyway with a lot of push exercises, but certainly working on the medial delts. So two main exercises I'm going to focus on, very similar exercises, are going to be dumbbell seated press and barbell seated press. Okay, a lot more movement in the dumbbell of course and a lot less movement in the barbell, very similar. I'm going to be working through dumbbells to begin with and then I'm going to move on to barbell. So let's get cracking. So I'm just going to start with a warm-up set on 20 kilos to begin with. As you can see, the bench is just one off 90 degrees. Now, when I'm lifting these, you can hopefully see that I'm not pushing these out in front of me. The mistake I think I see a lot of people make is when they're doing this, they almost push the dumbbell out in front of them. For me, I try to keep it above my head, so it's really hitting those medial delts. Nice, slow, controlled. Brought down just to above shoulder level and almost in line with ears. So again, oh, nice, slow and controlled. Perfect. So that is a 20 kilogram warm up. Now we're going to start going through some heavier sets. Let's go. Okay, right. So the next exercise I'm going to do is actually a seated exercise. It's going to be lateral raises. Okay, so where I was just working medial, now I'm going to work in and around kind of rear to medial delts, just some lateral raises. So again, not lying right back onto the bench, but in a seated upright position, arms by the side. Now these are only a light 6 kilograms. I'm just going to work through a high rep range in these ones. And I'm going to be supersetting between these high repetition sets of laterals. I'm going to go for 20 repetitions on these and then go straight through to seated shoulder press with the dumbbells as you saw with the first set. Get a cracking pump with this exercise here. Lead with the elbows and away you go. As you lift it up, do try to pause at the top and control it on the way down. You can feel that burning already, which is brilliant, even with a light weight. Nice, good. Good. Right, so let's crack on to the next set of seated dumbbell press. Okay, so that's a warm-up set of dumbbell seated press done. First set of light lateral raises, high repetitions, done. Now we move on to the second set of seated dumbbell press. And this time I'm going to go up from that 20 kilogram warm-up up to 27.5 kilos. Let's go. Oh. Now these weights in my garage are slightly heavier than what they say on the tin. This is real cast iron, pig iron, as you'll see. So these are 27.5 kilos. Now I lift heavier than this around this exercise as well in commercial gyms. And I can guarantee, and this isn't blowing smoke up my own bum and lying, these are probably closer to about 30 kilos. But 27.5 is what they say on them, so we can take it as gospel. So 27.5 kilos, again, going to go for a set of 10, nice and controlled. 2 more. Perfect. Good. Good stuff. Nice, slow control, time under tension. Job done. Let's move on to those lower, high rep lateral raises. Okay, so now on to my second set of lateral raises. Again, lightweight, only 6 kilos. I can go heavier, but this isn't, there you go. Just going for a pump on the laterals as a superset with my seated dumbbell press. So again, just making sure it's nice and slow controlled, leading with the elbows and going for up to 20 reps. And again, this is all about the pump. So slight pause at the top, leading with the elbows as I mentioned, and then control on the way down is important. And you can start to really feel this, even with the lightweight. Again, this is working that muscular endurance as opposed to just an absolute onslaught on strength or hypertrophy. Two more. One more. Good. Perfect. Right, let's crack on with the next set of seated dumbbell press. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, next set of seated shoulder press. This time 32 kilos. So you've gone 20 warm up, 27.5, now on to 32. Let's do this. My incentive is this half-hour workout this evening on shoulders is followed by a steak and ale pie with some naughty chips. Let's go. Wow. As you can see, absolute pig iron. Right, come on. Right, one for luck. Nice slow control. Happy days. Right. Good. So no rest for the wicked. Now I've mentioned that steak and ale pie. I'm trying to get this done, hammer it through. Gift from the gods cooking in the oven right now. Okay, right. Lateral raises. Again, chest proud. Leading with the elbows. And just as the exercise describes, raising laterally. Trying to keep that time under tension, even though it looks like I'm exploding up, making sure that there's some controlled movement on the way down. And as I said, even though these are 6 kilos, it's almost win-a-lot dog food size. But after doing 20 of these, it's not necessarily the strength that kills you or the weight of the dumbbell that murders you. It's the repetitive movement. It's the pump. Oh. Ooh. Gotta love it. 2 more. Nice, good. Right. This is where it starts to get a little bit tasty. Next set, 37.5 kilos, going for 5 repetitions, seated shoulder press. Let's do it. Okay, so before I end with dumbbells and go on to barbell, let's finish off with one more set on 32 kilo dumbbells. Well, again, we're going to go for whatever we can. 9 or 10 would be good. Then we'll drop dumbbells and that's go straight onto barbell. But before I do that, we'll do some laterals in between. Let's do this. Now it is incredible but not surprising how these lateral raises really do make a difference and make these lighter seated shoulder press dumbbell harder. Doesn't figure, does it? Let's do this. Oh Jesus, feels like 40s after doing those laterals. Right, one more. That was a killer pause, wasn't it? Right, as I did before, no rest for the wicked. Straight onto laterals. And then barbell. Now I don't think I'm going to have to go that heavy on the seated barbell based on that last set of seated dumbbell. So absolutely get the pump on and obliterate my shoulders. Damn. Oh God, burning, you can feel that, and see it because I'm speeding up. One more for luck. You son of a gun. Okay. Okay, so we're going to keep those 6 kilogram winner lots because I'm going to do front raises with those seated barbell presses as well. Stop talking, let's move on to the barbell. See you in a sec. What are you doing here? Just kidding. Right, so we've got dumbbells out of the way. Now we move on to seated barbell shoulder press. So all I've done is I'm literally going with a 6 foot bar here, which weighs 15 kilos. Just put 5 on each side, so it's 25 kilos in. To kick off with, we'll see how badly those dumbbells have murdered me. What I'll be doing in between, exactly the same as I supersetted the dumbbell press with lateral raise. This time I'm going to be working on the barbell press and supersetting that with some front raises. Again, just with the lighter 6 kilos and going for heavy and high reps. Let's do it. Well, high reps, not heavy. Okay. Oh. Using this as a nice warm-up. Oh, it really does hit differently compared to the dumbbells. A lot more movement in the dumbbells, of course. Oh, and this one, just because, in a way, unlike the dumbbells, you can push it backwards I'm just probably going up slightly more so I can still feel that a little bit in the front. So when I go into this exercise now, I should be able to really feel it. So I'm just going to tuck my legs in here, and that'll allow me to just come outside on these front raises. Now you can do these individual, one by one as I'm doing here, or of course you can also, with this type of lightweight, exactly the same as I did with the laterals, move up on here. So make sure exactly the same as you would do on a bicep curl when you're coming past your hips and your thighs. Make sure it's in a front raised position, even if it starts in, say for example, almost like a hammer curl here. As soon as it goes past your thighs, it needs to be in that front raised position. Do you know something? I much prefer a heavy set than a light set. And I don't mean that because of the strength work. God, it just feels so much nicer. There's something about a heavy set that you kind of know it's going to hurt and it's heavy. A light set, it's just a gradual grind, a gradual pain coming on. And those light, even though it's a lightweight, those last couple of reps are causing a pump, getting the circulation going. But God damn it, does it hurt. Fun and games. Right, let's load a bit more onto the barbell. Okay, so we're a warm up down. So start at 25 kilos, so nice easy weight. And probably hit between 15 and 20, you'll probably remember before I did. Then moved on to seated front raises. God, even hurts with no weight doing that now. Absolutely fatigued. I put another 5 kilograms on each side, so now we're going up to 10, 20, 35 including bar. So again, half decent weight. I'm really expecting to hit anything between 8 to 10 on this. Stop talking, Barry, get on. That was easier than expected. So I think we're going to go up 10 again. So I'm going to grab 2 more 5s. I'll go up to 45 in the next one. Okay. Not a wasted set. Just half a working set. Just put it that way. Okay. Try to put off doing these. Go. Hey. Lost count, so one more, I think. Good. I'd like to say they're easy, but trying to raise my arm without a weight now, it's difficult. Never mind. Okay, perfect. Right, so next set of shoulder press with barbell. Loaded up 3 5s on each side, so it's 30 in plates, plus 15 kilogram bar, 45 kilos. Not going to be a strong man, not going to be a Luke Stoltman or anyone of the world. However, it's all good in the hood. Let's do this. Okay, so again, seated. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Arms are still feeling it just from those simple light front delts. or front raises. Right, I'm going to attempt, see if I can get to 8 to 10 on these, so 45 kilos. Let's do this. Okay. So just off shoulder width. Prefer a suicide grip with these, just feels a lot more comfortable. Two more. Good, good, good. And one more. Excellent, good, good. Perfect. Right. No rest for the wicked. Let's go straight onto those front raises. Then I've got one more set on that 45. And I'll finish the night off with another set of these. So as much as these hurt, I've got another set after this. Bloody hell. Now hopefully what I'm showing you tonight is one, you don't need an hour, you don't need 45 minutes. I've literally hammered through what is an effective shoulder workout. A lot of you might be thinking, oh, he's missed this, he's missed that, he hasn't done rear delts. I'll make sure I get the rear delts in the week. Once or twice. What I really have done today is hit front delts, smashed medial delts with both the presses and the lateral raise. There might be an argument to say, Barry, there's really no need, you should have done bent over raises for your rear delts instead of doing front raises because they're overused. I would say anything I do to strengthen my front delts even more will help my bench and help other similar exercises. So you call it overdoing it or overtraining your front delts. I call it getting stronger. Good, right. Last set, then I'm in for that steak and alpine chips. Crawling along like something out of a horror film. Right, final 2 sets of this evening, then that's half hour done, in for dinner. So I'm going to finish off with 45 kilograms seated barbell press for shoulders, and then finish the night off completely with those front raises again. And this time, I'm literally battling away till I've got nothing else on those fronts. And I'm going to do exactly the same on this barbell. So the way I like to finish every single session is literally with an onslaught on the final one. It's not about getting to 10 again, it's being able to get to whatever the blinking hell I can pre-dying. So let's stop talking, let's get on with it. Now you might see, because I'm trying to really rep out, is a little bit of a speed up. So I'm still trying to maintain form, but it's just probably going to be a little bit of a speed up in reps. Really try to hammer the living daylights out of it and just take a little bit of momentum into the exercise. Again, going with a suicide grip. Let's go. Right, one more, come on. Whoa, good. UT. Right, let's finish this off. Wish me luck, front raises. These don't even feel heavy. Damn. Don't feel heavy. Oh God. But as soon as you lift them, oh, it's a battle. Let's go. What I might do is put a little bit more pain into this. As soon as I finish with front raises, I'm going to go straight into lateral raises. Don't know where I kind of came up with that, except for wanting to put my shoulders through a little bit more pain and finish off with glory. Jesus, come on. God, jeez. Right. God, jeez. Right, lateral. Oh my God. Damn. Find it hard just to pick up the tripod to chat to you people now. Right. That all in all is about a half hour, 35-minute shoulder exercise, or shoulder workout, should I say. Done. Right, I'm in for my steak and alpine chips, people. Just proving you don't have to eat protein, and you certainly don't have to have tuna and pasta every meal, including breakfast. Right, I'm in. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, as every blinking person on YouTube says, if you haven't subscribed, then please do. I'd really appreciate it. I really would appreciate it. And they probably mean it as well. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really means the most to me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as my first goal, then move on from there. If you would like to see any specific exercises, I'm going to be coming up with legs probably over the next couple of days will be my next workout, so look out for that. But other than that, anything you've got in regards to, you want to know anything, want extra help, any advice, want to share anything with the group, go ahead and do so, please. Really, really do appreciate it. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.